Yo, 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 what's up, Gold McCoy C2, Gold Store, Golden Warrior. Life's good. Hope everybody doing good, doing well, man. Life is good, man. I want to just hop into it. But yeah, I'm thankful for everything that's, all of like the righteous souls, like, and all of the people like that's walking the right path, like, and that's putting out knowledge, and that's cultivating their inner light to raise themselves up to like the high vibrations and the higher octave that they supposed to be like living in, you know, and what we heading to or whatever like that. But like anyway, yeah, I want to talk about like fruits, fruits, vegetables, nuts, grains, beans, and lawful fish. That's the only thing that we really supposed to be eating. Fruits and vegetables, nuts, grains, and beans, and lawful fish. You know, because like, the fruits is our electricity. The fruits is our biological electricity, or like that comes, that sprouts out, and they go, and that's peaked at the top of the tree, or like that of the sun, that we can reach and grab like with our hands. Like as we pick out the tree. So like anyway, like that is our actual nutrients, or our life force that's ciphering down like from the cosmic energy or the cosmic womb, down below, because like all fruit trees are female. All fruit trees are female. So like that's like getting in touch like with the feminine energy. With the feminine cosmic energy, or like they're like in balance like your feminine nature, and that's how like you can actually like tap into the unseen force within you as well. But at the same time, the feminine energy of the cosmic womb, which is infinite. That's why a whole lot of people love women or like that so much, and they use them for evil because of the infinite energy that they supply. But they use it for evil. But that's what I'm saying. Like with that other video when I was talking about the manual of like that, she like, or like what to look for like within the manual like that. She like, that's the reason why like all you women need to take heed to that, or like that, so y'all can actually like know like who is for you and who not, and like who just want to steal your energy, and who just want to use you for what you got and move on. Yeah, but anyway, yeah, the fruits and vegetables, the fruits, she like is the feminine energy, or like that. All this is feminine because it came from like the actual like ancestral force, like, which is nature. Then like the fruit, then like the veggies. The veggies, like that's the grounding force to keep you grounded, or like that, to earth. She will keep you like leveled, leveled and stabilized, like with your ancestral self. It keep you stabilized, and they keep you balanced, or like that. Then like that's towards like the fruits and vegetables. They have like the enzymes, that break down like all of the foods and all of the bad things that's within like the fruits, the bad things within like the other foods that you eat, or like that. It break it down like properly, or like that, like so like the horn bacteria will not affect you. So like it's the immune boosters, the veggies. Then the nuts is the masculine force. That's why they call nuts. That's why all of the nuts is hard. All of the nuts is hard to come through. You have to bust that nut in order to get that energy, and that's why like all of the women were like that's she like too much feminine energy, and she like feeling lonely. She like want that man energy, or like that. Eat a whole lot of nuts, eating a whole lot of pistachios, like pecans, walnuts, and stuff like that. Like in these like ancestral like energy, like within the nuts, whatever like that. It actually will have you like tune in with your masculine side as well. That's why they can't eat a whole lot of nuts, or like that. They have to balance it out, like with the fruits and vegetables. That's why like in the circles of the Quran, it said like John the Baptist, well like that, he ate nuts, cacao, honey, and cashews or something like that. But like it was like an actual natural trail mixed, like all in one, like with all of the the grains, and the oats and stuff like that, in order to be balanced within his being, because you can't have one without the other. Then the grains, the grains, that's the stabilize. It stabilize you within your vessel. It stabilize you within your vessel, or like that. So like if your heart like beating too fast, or like that, like with all of the energy like within the fruits, all of the energy within the fruits and what you eating, or like that, because like if you eat like fruits only and raw fruits, it keeps you up at night. It keeps your body constantly working, and you're not supposed to be doing that. You know, and that's why a whole lot of people want you to eat like fruits and vegetables only, or like that, because they don't want you to take like the actual ancestral force, or the ancestral energy, or like the actual actual cosmic energy that's going to come on the planet or like that, and you ain't going to be able to handle it with your vessel, and your heart going to bust and you're going to combust. That's the reason why they want. That's what the reason why, like in the Bible, like in Genesis 3 verse 1, it said like the evil serpent told like evil like that, like eat from the tree of life only, but reject all of the other stuff that's in the garden, the fish, the lawful animals that we supposed to be eating. They say like reject that, but just eat from the tree of good and evil only. That's the evil serpent that told you like to eat this or like that, so you can't take the total octaves of the planet which we going into or like that, and you going to combust. It's like your heart going to overwork itself. It's going to overwork itself, and like your heart going to start beating faster like that instead of you having a stabilized force with the grains. And that's what the grains is. Like it stabilize you and it keep you grounded to the earth. It keep you grounded to the earth plane, and it stabilize your whole body or like that. So like when the turbulence goes up within your body, or like within the ancestral poles like that we heading to, like as this big old spaceship traveling, like you will actually be balanced and stationed within your being, so you can move forward. Then the beings or whatever like that. It's like the internal sprouting within yourself, like sprouting new information. That's why like beans or like that, you're supposed to sprout them first before you eat them. That's why you're supposed to sprout them before, so you can activate them. So you can activate the beans or like that before you can climb up yourself. Because just like jacking a beanstalk, you have to climb up that ladder. You have to climb up that ladder, but that's your natural protein too, so you can bulk up within yourself, so it can bulk up within your actual body too, like with the beans. Then like the lawful fish, the lawful fish will like that, like is the actual ancestral magnetism. That's why like a whole lot of fish will like that, they have magnetism, so like they have potassium and a whole lot of other sea minerals or whatever like that, because the lawful fish, they have scales and fins. They don't have parasites, but all of the other fish like that they do, because they bottom feeders. That's why you're supposed to be eating lawful fish, because like they protective shield, which as the scales or like that, they goes through certain different worlds, and it seems like it's just like the salmon or like that, they travel upstream. And that's why a whole lot of people feel like they haven't traveled upstream within like their consciousness and within their mind or like that, because they still in fear for eating a tree of life only, or being vegans, or being vegetarians or like that, and feel like you're not eating lawful fish because like they scared to travel upstream. They still in fear because they haven't saw like through different worlds, or they haven't see through different worlds, because they haven't ate fish from the sea. Because like the fish will like that goes underneath the ocean, underneath the earth. So that means that's the magnetism or like that, as they travel like that, as they siphon, as they picking up different information or like that, as they gain it. Then like all of the lawful fish that have that have scales and fins, like they eat sea algae. And like that sea algae or like that, like it stops radiation. It cures like the sea algae and the iron. And the iodine or like that, like it helps and it combats radiation. Like radiation within the mind. And radiation within the body, it push all that radiation and all that bacteria out of you. So like all this stuff is much needed to line back up with God, line back up with the heavens and the earth. We went to like the the upper, like the fruits, then we're going back down to like the lower, which is the lawful fish. Which is the lawful fish, well, like that, because like they go deep into the ocean. Then we even in the Bible like that, it said we fishers of man. We fishers of man. We supposed to be fishermen by trade. And just like when John, son of Zebedee, was fishing with his brethren or like that in the boat, then Jesus came up with like that. And they didn't have no luck. They didn't have no luck with catching fish or like that throughout the day. Then Jesus like that said throw your I can help you out or like that. Throw your net on the left side of your boat, which is the left side. That's the yin side of the brain. So throw your net. On that side or like that. And he throws it down. And then when he brought it back up, it was a whole big old thing of fish like that, to the point that when he got on the boat, the whole boat sunk. That means these fish commit suicide or like that in order so they can live, so they can eat. So that means that the fish like that, they have emotions, but at the same time they meant to be eaten by the fishers of man, but not all of them. That's why it's certain fish like that we supposed to be eating. There's certain fish that we don't supposed to be eating, because just like all predators, they eyes were like that right here. Like on the on the front part of their face. I'll pray. They should like they eyes on the side. On the side of it like that, just like shoot, just like for example, all fish were like that. Shoot, like they have eyes on the side. The fish that we're supposed to be eating, they have eyes on the side. Shoot, like in all of like the animals were like that. That's prey, just like tigers, lions. They have eyes in the front. So that means shoot, like they supposed to pray, shoot, like somehow or like that, like as far as like carnivores, but not like as far as like eating like bloody, bloody foods, because like we the living souls, you know. So like it's a certain custom of what we supposed to be eating, but everybody have a food chain of how they supposed to be eating. But like anyway, I'll pray, like keep that in mind. I'll pray, shoot, like I'll pray, shoot, like they have their eyes, shoot, like on the front of them, just like owls. They pray, shoot, like they eat like rats and stuff like that, just like like all of the animals. I ain't want to get that deep in that, but like I'll pray, shoot, like they have their eyes like in front of them. Not all predators, they have their eyes in front of them. I'll pray, they have their eyes on the side, just like giraffes, just like buffalo, like they have their eyes on the side. So that means they supposed to be eating. Us as predators, we don't supposed to be eating, you know. And that's the reason why like that movie, shoot, like Predators, Predators versus Prey and shit like that. Like check that out. Like who the one that had like the dreadlocks and stuff like that. So so like anyway, that's the reason why like we supposed to be eating like sea animals or like that, because like we actually predators. But at the same time, it's certain things that we supposed to be eating and certain things that we not supposed to be eating according to God's law. But like anyway, you're supposed to be eating fruits, vegetables, nuts, grains, beans, and lawful fish. And I don't want to break that down like too deep like on the fish or like that, because I want to keep this video short. Like if y'all want to hit me up for further inquiries about nationality, birthrights, shoot, like about like what I'm talking about, about like my website and my service that I provide, you can hit me up at righteousexpansiontrust trust@gmail.com, or just hit me up like go to the about page at righteousexpansion.com and hit me up from there. Yeah, but anyway, and that's the reason why they killed all our buffalo, you know, because they don't want us to to get grounded back to the earth. So so we can so we can have like a certain instinct or like that, so we can know like other people or like that that's praying after us or like that. So like they don't want us to see, shoot, like and have the certain instincts or like that in order to survive. You know, they want us to be all in fear. They want us to be all in fear because we won't have no grounding force. We eating all fruits and vegetables, and vegans were like that, because all these vegans, shoot, they still stressed out. They still, shoot, like don't know how to operate. They still don't know how to like how this world works. They don't even know, shoot, like different worlds or like that, different realities. They still want to leave their body because they eating just spirit fruits only. So they all in the spirit. And shoot, like when you all in the spirit, that's why like a whole lot of demonic energy, shoot, like demonic entities is all pouncing on you, because you don't have no protective, you don't have no grounding force, and your heart beating fast or like that. So like your your electric energy or like that, shoot, like is expanded, but at the same time you're attracting a whole lot of bad spirits towards you because you don't have no grounding force within you. You know, like most people like so spiritual like that they lose their earthly good. You know, we're supposed to utilize these earthly goods because everything on this planet was like that, like supposed to be used for a reason. That's the build and destroy. Because because the Most High was like that in order to create this world that we in right now. Shoot, like in this earth, he had to take from other universes as well like that in order to create this. He had to destroy from other universes in order to create this realm that we in right now. Just like the beasts, shoot, like they created, they killed a whole lot of people like that in order to create their paradigm that we in right now. But at the same time, the only way that we can destroy, shoot, like the lower realm or the lower beast realm that they created or like that is how we shoot, like eat shoot, like these lawful fish in order to mutate or like that these energies or like that into ourselves, so we can know so we can see through other worlds, and so we can be grounded to the earth, so we can know like how to maneuver and walk past this reality to get to the heavenly gates. Shoot, gates or like that. Shoot, Like, I mean, in this world, but you can't pass through it like that. You still living in fear. You still don't know how to operate. You still scared of somebody. You still, you know, because like most people, because they still in fear, because like the archons, like deceive them like that based on like they way of life or like that, and based on like since you live in opposite, they're gonna attack you based on like you going through the opposite poles of them. But at the same time, if you actually like cultivating your inner light within, and you cultivating your inner light within your actual self or like that, you can pass through it and they can't touch you because you have like the aura light around you, because you grounded from the earth and the heavens. So like that mean like that's that aura shield around you or like that nobody can't fucks with. But like anyway, man, like I want to leave it with there. But life is good. Life is great. But like yeah, eat fruits and vegetables, nuts, grains and beans, and lawful fish, man. Start back if you like vegetarian and vegan or like that, start back. She like eating lawful fish or like that. Start on that. She like start like with tuna, salmon. She like trout and different lawful fish or like that. I'm gonna drop the link about like all of the lawful fish and all of the unclean fish and all of the unclean animals that you can eat and what you can't eat. You know, so y'all can rise up, man. So because like they want your heart to bustle like that, so y'all so you won't rise to that higher vibration. And when this earth rise up like that, so you ain't gonna be able to take this energy or this heat from at your body or like that, because you ain't stabilized within your body. You ain't grounded back with the earth by eating like lawful fish, by eating like different animals, lawful animals or like that to ground you with the earth. Because if that's the case, like how parents or like that can eat all this shit and they still live and they still like sane within their mind. They just don't have like the certain consciousness or like that we do have. So that means like it's the conscious level that rise you up to a certain level like with doing these certain things. That's why you have to ask the Most High to cleanse all of the bacteria and all of the stuff that's within the food or like that, and discard it and utilize the good. Most people like lost faith in their temple of God, and that's the reason why they ain't gonna survive. But 13 almost went backwards. But yeah, man, that's that inception. She like go back to, but at the same time she like know where you falling. And most people talking about Satan get behind me, but like if you saying Satan get behind me or like that means Satan already know like your footsteps and where you walking at. Satan need to die. Just real talk. Satan need to be destroyed. Just real talk, and put in that pit which he finna go. He ain't finna get behind me. Real talk. Cause like he still know my footsteps and know where I'm going or like that. He ain't finna get behind me. He gonna die. He gonna get destroyed with that sword. Much love. Shalom. Shalom. Be easy. Like always. Never cheesy like cow milk. Cause we don't fucks with that. Cows are sacred.